Good evening and salutations, my B&B fans. So, once again, I gotta sit there and say that I generally did love this episode. Let me tell you something. Bold and Beautiful has actually been stepping up in a lot of ways where, you know, I made this no secret that I love General Hospital. I've been watching the show the longest, and it's been kind of going up and down, particularly somewhat downhill, at least this month. They're trying to raise it back up a little bit, but I can sit there and see the struggles were. While B&B has just been killing it. But even with that being said, you know, I still have I have issues with the way that they're going about this Eric storyline now. I felt like it would have been much more heartfelt, kind of beautiful in a lot of ways, of Eric dying. I know that sounds kind of bad, but I mean, granted, that's what happens with life. You get to a certain point, you lived your life, good or bad. You have these memories, you have these people that loved you. And the way he practically said his final goodbyes was like amazing. And just when you're about to sit there and pull the plug up, we gotta sit there and bring him back from the brink of death. It's like, what are we doing? You know? And watching the episode today, you got now that it looks like he's trying to wake up, he's trying to open his eyes and everything like that. You got the family, you got Brooke, you got Donna, you got Steph. You're just like, no, you can't do this. He's fighting. He wants to live. And Ridge is still set on following his dad's final wishes. But, just a hint of the fact that he could be alive and his family's not there fighting on him, he goes against his better judgment. Let's be very clear. He doesn't want Eric to die. He's not something just, oh, well, listen, he's just giving up. One of the things he was saying is after he approved the surgery, he tells his friend, just do it. He's like, about quality of life. Now, Thornton, Thornton, I think his name is, he not going to sit there and get personal, but I can see his side of it. He's upset that he feels that, you know, um, Rich is giving up. He's just allowing him to die like he doesn't care and stuff. But he doesn't understand Ridge's position, and that's where I give Brooke a lot of props because she's defending her husband, even if it's not something she fully believes, because she can understand how difficult his decision is. And when he says, "Do you understand the quality of life?" You know, his quality of life and what he wants to sit there and keep doing. He wants to sit there and keep designing and things of that nature. He doesn't want to be hooked up to machines. He doesn't want to be in a hospital. He doesn't want to sit there and be poked in product and be used as a lab rat. He doesn't want that. You know, he wants his quality of life the way he had it before. And he does sit there and say he prays to God that after this surgery is over, he's going to come back to us the way he wants to come back to us. Because if he doesn't, that's something that he's going to have to sit there and think about and regret for the rest of his life. And I wouldn't wish that on anyone. I really wouldn't. So I get Ridge's position. It's something that people can sit there and consider heartless, but it's probably the most heartfelt thing that he can sit there and do for his loved one. In this exchange between Thornton and Ridge, there's no right or wrong. There's no, oh, well, he makes more sense than Thornton does. There's no, it's neither of them is wrong in their feelings and their convictions. Because when you're sitting there dealing with the situation of a loved one, it's hard. Either way, it's hard. Now, we actually do get to sit there and see Finn be a doctor. I was like, well, actually, I haven't seen him be a doctor since I don't know when was the last time I actually seen him be a doctor. He's a doctor, and Bridget is there, which I'm just like, why are you assisting in your dad's, case? I feel like there's some sort of ethical conundrum that's like that she shouldn't be there. But of course, this is a soap opera, this is a story, so we're gonna just do it anyway. So, she's all impressed about this new treatment and everything like that, and they're going through this whole surgery, and then things just go left. It goes left really bad. And they, pretty much kind of ended on a cliffhanger. It's like, oh man, he's going in a B-fib or whatever, and his blood pressure's dropping, and he's losing a lot of blood and stuff like that. And it's like it ends it on that note, and it's like, man, can't remember the last time they actually left it on a cliffhanger where you can't wait until the next episode happens. And I'm going to be honest, it is a damn good feeling. It's like I used to sit there and feel about that. I used to feel like that about General Hospital. When they ended their episodes, and yeah, I haven't exactly felt like that in a very long time, but that's. We'll talk about that on my General Hospital review. Now, while that's going on, you got RJ and Poppy and Luna just there comforting him and trying to be there to support him. I'm still wondering, or I'm still wishing that Lee was there, actually acting like a human being. But, yeah, I don't really feel like that's going to end up happening. We're not going to get a human version of her. We're just going to get the nasty, bitchy version that I am really not liking. I'm really not. Um, but yeah, nothing else is really going on. Nothing else is really going on in that segment. They're just kind of there to sit there and kind of represent the family a little bit. I wish we would have got more stuff from like Carter and everyone there to kind of see their feelings. Um, don't know why they can't sit there and wait in the waiting room because that does exist in the hospitals, but for some odd reason, well, I mean, let's be honest, I don't think they have the budget for that. Um, so they got to sit there and wait at Forrester Creations, which makes no sense because if your loved one's at the hospital, you're not going to be sitting there waiting at home or waiting at everyone else while surgery is going on. You want to actually be there, but I digress. Um, I think that's about it. All in all, it was a good episode. I disagree. Again, I want to sit there and just put that on record that I disagree with them actually saving Eric's life, bringing him back. Um, I don't think this is the way that you should have went, but unfortunately, um, yeah, this is the way that they're choosing to go. So I disagree with that part. I think if everything else wasn't so good up until this point, and even the way that they're doing it now wasn't so good, I think I'd definitely be a lot more disappointed. Um, so yeah, that's all I pretty much got. Now, if I did miss anything, you know what to do. Come to a live stream tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. We'll sit there and talk about all the shows, General Hospital, Days of Our Lives, Bold and Beautiful, and Young and the Restless. And with that being said, I'm going to go. I'll see you in the next video.